Hello dear students, how are you? Today we are going to learn a chapter. The chapter is Organism and Population. This is chapter 13 of class 12. Students, you have if you learn the first page of this chapter, you can find many answers. The questions that arise in your mind. Like the question is given, how does a bird sing? First question is that. And why does a bird sing? Especially this question is asked in reference to the bulbul bird, and a bird sing only due to presence of the vocal cord. And why does the bird sing? The bird, a bulbul bird, sing only due to the communicate with the mate during breeding season. You have asked many interesting questions that you have seen in nature around you. The questions is, why are night blooming flowers generally white? Second, how bee recognize this flower bear nectar? The third question, why does a cactus plant bear thorn? These all questions answer you can find if you learn organism and populations. Beside this, many other interesting questions you can generate in your mind regarding our natural habitats. Now students, I am going to start this chapter with a word, ecology. Ecology is made up of two words. It's called oikos, it means home, and second word is logos, to study. Means study of home is considered under ecology. Term ecology was proposed by Ernst Haeckel in 1869. What is ecology? Ecology is the interaction among organisms with the physical environment. How you can understand ecology? Ecology, the interaction of organism. If two group of organism is here, that all are interacted with each other, and then all these organisms further interact with the environment. Environment generally of many type of habitat, you can say the atmosphere, lithosphere, as well as atmosphere, lithosphere, as well as hydrosphere. So this one is all different physical environment through which the organism interact continuously. You can see, first I want to repeat this definition of ecology against interaction of among organisms, two group of organisms which are interact with each other. Suppose we are human, and how we are interacting with many other organisms. Okay, so this interaction among organisms with non-living environment, or you can say physical environment. So this one is the ecology. What is ecology? Ecology is the interaction among organisms with the physical environment is called ecology. Now, if you find out what is the structure of our ecosystem, of our biomes, then you can find from initial point what is the basic structure of ecosystem. Then for explaining this, we must learn the ecological hierarchy. What is the ecological hierarchy? In NCERT, it is given from very basic, starting from the gene level, then cell, nucleus, cell, organ, body. In ecological hierarchy, this point is not considered. Ecological hierarchy, the point start from the individual organism. and this group of individual organisms join together to form population. Group of individual organisms join to form population. Third is second, then group of population to form community, biological community, you can say biological community. And then biological community means community join together when many group of populations join together to form ecosystem. Ecosystem is formed by group of community. Then ecosystem are formed biome. Before biome, one more word is also asked in this. After biome, one more word is also written in some book, is called landscape. Then after landscape to the biome, and after biome some another word is also used, is called, it is a whole, for whole earth it is used, is called biosphere. Now students, again I am going to start from individual organism. Especially suppose we are individual organism and we are a single individual organism, and if they are combined in group, they form in group, they are form a population. Suppose human is a single individual of earth, but their number is about 8 billion. This is a population of human. This is a population of human. And this is a individual population. Now individual organism form a population if their number is increased repeatedly. Second one, if the population, if a group of population belong in particular community, group of population, suppose a village is a village, talking about a city or village, you can find out the different number of populations of human as well as cow, buffaloes, goat, and many other animals belong there. So this one is a form a community called biological community. This form biological community when group of population exhibit in a particular area, it form a biological community. And third is if a different type of community join together, they form ecosystem. Different type of community join together, they form ecosystem. And the third, the different ecosystems, they are form landscape, then different ecosystem here. Landscape, I think it is not need to explain here because it is not given in NCERT, it is given in many side book. You can say it is, I have seen this in Allen biology. This one is I think it is not need to explain here. Then different ecosystem join together to form a biome. And if many biome, different type of biome at different latitudes, they form, join together to form a whole biosphere. Suppose our earth is biosphere that is made up by aggregation of different biomes made up by the aggregation of ecosystems, and ecosystem formed by aggregation of communities, and community further formed by different group of populations, and later on individual population join together to form community. Now students, the question is arise how population are classified, and this word is also, these things are also, if you consider body is a entire compare body or individual population. Our body is an individual or organism. You can say the place of body is here. The place of body is here. But how the body is formed? If you are going to study your body, then first start from the gene, nucleus, cell, organ, and then body. Here one more word also written is called tissue. Tissue more, cell, group of cell together form tissues, and this tissue form organ and then into the body. You can form ecological hierarchy from this level, but if you going to study from basic, then you can form from gene to the individual organism, and then into the individual organism to whole biosphere. Now student, how population is categorized in different category. What different type of population? You have learned, students, the different type of population is not grouped in NCERT. Population generally a group of similar species. Group of similar individual together constitute population. Group of similar individual together constitute population. Especially the population, a group of similar individual, a group of individual of same species, you can say this is a population. Second is a local population. How population classified in different categories? Local population. Local population, it is also called DIMS, D-I-M-E-S. Local population is also called DIMS, and the population of organism inhabit, it is defined as population of organism inhabit in a particular area. Inhabit in a particular area. Population of organism, inhabit in a particular area, this is called local population. Local population. And what is a sister population? Sister population. What is a sister population? Here sister population same as like local population, but if different local population found in different area, but they look like similar, they perform similar functions. So different population of same kind found in different area. Different population of same kind found in different area. Different population of same kind. Different population of same kind means a patch of population, a group of population of same kind inhabit in a different area, different places. This is called sister population. How can you understand very easily? Suppose this is a hills region and one is a plains region. The population found in this region in hills and the population found in the plains. Population found in the plains, suppose both are same, is called sister population. Sister population. The population found in plains is called sister populations. And one more population word is also called meta population. Meta population. Meta population, when sister population migrate with each other, change their location from one place to the other, it is called meta population. A set of population interconnected by dispersing. A set of population interconnected by dispersing with each other. Suppose metapopulation is a set of population interconnected or dispersing with each other is called metapopulation. Suppose a population of hills, suppose a population of Sikkim migrate to the Simla, okay, sorry, Sikkim, population of Sikkim migrate to the Delhi, and then population of Delhi, some populations especially for many other purposes, even for tourist purposes, they are moving towards Sikkim. This is called metapopulations because they are connected by dispersing, interconnected by dispersing with each other for some duration. This is called metapopulation. The different type of population community, have you learned? This is basically written in many other side books, especially called Allen book also here. Now, I think students, now in this chapter, organism and population, generally we explore ecology of organism and population only. We explore ecology of organism and populations only, not up to the level of community and biome, but community and biome. Only slight description of community and biome is given in this chapter. Now I'm going to start about different type of biomes. Especially the first one is I'm going to start here, organism and its environment, not biomes. Especially in reference to biome I will discuss. Organism and its environment. First, suppose the organism found in the tundra biome. Tundra, let us see about tundra biome. Tundra biome exhibit at latitude 60 degree north, north generally from equator. You know our country location from mid position of 23.5 degrees passes, and you know the 60 degree how too much in north from the equator. Here the average height, you can say in up to the average height, tundra biome also exhibit up to average height of 3600 meter. In the tundra biome, timberline generally here after in near the tundra biome at 60 degree, after that no one tree is reported from that zone. Only very few vegetations, generally lichen, moss as well as grasses are reported from this region. Grasses. If you consider the temperature of this region is about average temperature of 5 degrees centigrade, average temperature. Annual precipitation 20 to 30 centimeter per year. 20 to 30 centimeter per year. This is the annual precipitation of this region. The animal belong in this called fox, reindeer, polar bear, etc. This is the animal fauna categorized or characterized in this region. This is called tundra biome. It's called latitude of 60 degree north and 60 degree north, and it have timber line. Sorry, here mistake word is written. Timber line means no one woody plants are reported from this region. It is also called alpine tundra. Alpine tundra. Alpine tundra. I think many questions are asking in very previous of this when starting of this chapter, starting of the book, the published the question is arise from this chapter. But after that, no questions are asked from these chapters. Now, second is a second zone. Suppose in the mountain region, what type of vegetation you can see there? 2. Second, northern coniferous or needle-like leaf-containing forest, especially this is generally evergreen forest. This is generally evergreen forest. It is considered under the region called taiga. Okay, taiga, and the rainfall is in this region is rainfall in this region up to 50 to 130 70 centimeter per year. Second thing, in this region the temperature range from 5 degree to 20 degree centigrade, 5 to 20 degree centigrade, characterized by the evergreen forest. I have also written here, sorry, not written. Evergreen, characterized by the evergreen forest. Here the plants not performing leaf fall. This is called evergreen forest, means throughout the year it is green. Especially the plants vegetation that belong in this region is called pine, maple, silver fir, hemlock, etc. This type of vegetations generally seen in the northern coniferous and needle-like leaf containing forest. Especially the animal in this region is deer, squirrel, rabbit, etc. This type of animals are fauna found in these regions, especially in northern coniferous and needle-like leaf containing forest regions. Especially they are found at high altitude. Generally in Himalayan region, you can see in India, Himalayan region, especially in Jammu Kashmir, as well as Himachal Pradesh, Sikkim, and these all regions generally have this type of forest. Now the third is temperate deciduous forest. Name indicate temperate, it is extreme cold region, and deciduous forest, it means that broad base leaf are also found in this region. Temperate temperate deciduous forest, especially it is belong to 40 to 60 degree north. This type of forest belong to 40 to 60 degree north. Annual precipitation about 100 to 250 centimeter per year. 240 centimeter per year. This is the annual rainfall or annual precipitation. Here it is also called broadleaf forest. Broadleaf forest. Okay, this is a broadleaf forest. That's why it performs deciduous activity. Means after in initial of the summer season, the leaf fall down. In initial of the summer season, leaf fall down. The animal belong in this is called fox. Animal in this region, fox, reindeer, salamander, as well as salamander etc. Deer also, deer you can write, deer also. These all animals belong in the temperate deciduous forest. Now the fourth one is a fourth and important. The forest, especially the biome that exhibit in the equatorial region. Equatorial region is called tropical rainforest. Tropical rainforest. This I think this rainforest I have already discussed in previous chapter also. Tropical rainforest. You know that this zone is characterized by intensive sunlight, proper sunlight to this zone, Beside this, the annual precipitation, rich humid condition. First, tropical rainforest found in equatorial region. Second thing, proper sunlight, rainfall, proper rainfall. Rainfall reaches up to 200 to 300 centimeter per year. This is the maximum rainfall as compared to all other zones that present on earth. And it is in India, this type of rainforest distributed in Andaman, Kerala, West Bengal and Assam. These all regions especially characterized by the presence of tropical rainforest in India. And generally these all locations are occupied near about 23.5 degree north. Okay, the richest flora and fauna found in this region cannot be characterized singly. You can list many number of plant and species. Richest flora and fauna characterized in this region. In previous chapter I have already discussed about the presence of tropical rainforest, especially in the form of Amazonian rainforest in South American region, Pacific South American regions, especially. Temperature highest and uniform throughout the year. You know, talking about proper sunlight, generally temperature is highest, generally reaches up to the 50 degree centigrade, highest, and uniform throughout the year. Then this one is a uniform temperature in the tropical regions, a tropical rainforest region throughout the year. Now The next one is the chaparral. Fifth, especially this is those zone where temperature is extremely high and more chance of the forest fire is happen in this case. It's called chaparral. This is the fifth point. This the chaparral. The chaparral. In this region, the chaparral is also known by another name, is called Mediterranean shrub forest. Mediterranean shrub forest. Mediterranean shrub forest. This forest is present in South Pacific America as well as South Australia. You have listened many times, this all forest generally suffer from the forest fire at each and every alternate year. Limited rainfall during winter. Here rainfall generally occur in the winter, but it is in limited rainfall limited in winter seasons, especially remaining time it is dry. Remaining time it is dry. Remaining time it is dry, and drought resistant plant is found in this region. Here this forest categorized by two categories of plant, drought resistant plants as well as one more plant, it is a forest proof, especially the broadleaf plant that are fire resistant, मतलब ये क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है कई बार कि मेडिटेरेनियन region by categorized by which conditions? Mediterranean generally categorized by the presence of fire resistant plant. You have written here fire resistant plant in Mediterranean region. The animal belong in this region like mule, deer and some other animals, rabbits, squirrels, these all animals that belong in these regions. Now students, this is the chaparral, a Mediterranean shrub forest. I think you have seen this. The maximum rainfall generally occur in the, minimum rainfall occur in the winter seasons. Now again I am going to discuss according to NCERT if rainfall conditions generally and shown by a diagram. Mean annual temperature given in degree centigrade. Temperature generally -10, -5, 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This is the mean annual temperature. Here the mean annual precipitation. Mean annual precipitations. Generally, how many centimeter annual precipitation happen? This is a 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, and I think it is 350, 400 as well as 450. Here annual precipitation in centimeter per year. Now the zone also distributed. Suppose the desert zone. This is the desert zone. Annual precipitation less than, you can say, near about 50 centimeter in the desert, and the temperature range from, not in minus, it is a temperature range from 10 to 25 degrees centigrade. Here it is in NCERT, I think it is not well described, because the temperature of desert reaches up to the 50 degrees centigrade during daytimes. I think this is a desert. Second one is this is a type of grassland. You know that in grassland temperature reaches up to 25 degrees centigrade, but annual rainfall reaches up to the 100, sorry, not, I think it is more, it is a temperature up to the 100 degree, near about 100 degree. I think this is a more, near about 100 degree. But you can see the temperature of tropical grassland, uniform temperature you can see. This is a tropical region. Tropical region, the temperature is near about 20 above. 20 above the temperature of the tropical rainforest, because it is found in the equatorial regions. But annual rainfall reaches up to the 450 degree. But in previous discussion I have described that the annual rainfall in the tropical region up to the 300 degree centigrade, 300, but here the 450 centimeter per year the annual rainfall in the tropical regions. Second one is this is a zone, you can see this is a zone of temperate forest. You know that the very least number of flora and fauna confined, and the average temperature of this region up to the reaches up to the 10 degree, below 10 about 5 degree centigrade. Sometimes it is reaches into the minus, but not here explained properly. And the average temperature of the 200 degree centigrade. Suppose this is a 200, take a 200 degree centigrade. I am written here slight mistake. That's why this graph, I think slightly elaboration is needed here. That's why I was not explained in proper way. Third is a coniferous forest. Maximum rainfall, you can say maximum rainfall at this temperature, but the rainfall reaches up to the 250 degree centigrade at this zone, 250 degree centigrade. But the temperature, you can say, this is a zone of coniferous forest. And now one more regions, Arctic and Alpine. This is a Arctic and Alpine region. And this Arctic and Alpine region generally characterized by minus degree centigrade throughout the year, in minus negative temperatures. I think here suppose this is a 0, and the negative temperature generally follow below 0 degree centigrade, and annual rainfall about 20 to 30 centimeter per year. I think students, the initial description of the chapter organism and population is given in this lecture. In next lecture I will proceed after this, and one more major abiotic factors that affect the life of the individuals, especially plant as well as animals. How they affect, we will discuss in next part. Thank you students.